I am here. Hello, hello. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hi. Hi, everybody. Oh my goodness. It looks like I got no clothes on. I do have clothes on, I promise you. Hi, everybody. Okay. Oh, I forgot lipstick. Hold on. I just found my lipstick. It was buried. I cleaned my drawer today. Okay. Who needs lipstick anymore? Just to be clear, we all wear face masks now. Okay. I have some. Hi. Okay, Lenore, Julie, Robin. I love when people say where they're viewing from. I love this. Hi, Anne. I'm going to admit something right now, right out of the gate. First, I'm nervous. Number one. Second, I should have probably combed this portion of my hair, thinking you wouldn't see it. But that's okay. I am nervous, and I will tell you why. By the way, welcome. We officially get started in 4 minutes. I am doing a demonstration today. It is hopefully going to be good. You look great. I changed my shirt because we had no technology luck at noon. Did anybody see me sweating at noon profusely? I love this. Denise just said lipstick is passé. It just hit me that the lipstick companies are probably pretty upset about that. Welcome, you guys. Welcome. This is so great. There's just a lot of people here to watch me not do something great or something great. I don't know. This is, oh my God, you want to see my tie-dye? Yes, hold on. I can get that. I have a story. Yes. Hold on. Hold that thought. I do want to share, I had a complete craft fail. And I shared my craft fail. My craft fail was tie-dye with my friends camping. Karen just said Grace under pressure. They call me Grace under fire at work. That's what they call me, that like never let them see you sweat because I take it. I work with all men. So Grace under fire is what they call me at work because I get off the phone. I'm like, oh, that was so great. And I'm like, okay. So I shared last week or 2 weeks ago that I completely failed in the tie-dye department. I was going to throw the shirt away and just retire from tie-dye altogether. Oh, Dina! Okay, my friend Dina is online right now. My craft fail friend is online. This is my bestie. Dina, don't go away because I want to share something that was sent to me today. And it just brought me tears to my eyes. I hope Robbie Hill is here. Here is my tie-dye shirt. Look at it. It's not a fail. I am going to wear this shirt and I'm so happy. So Dina was my tie-dye partner in crime. Together, we did not figure this out, but I soaked the shirt in the sink because there was so much concentrated ink on it that it worked. I'm going to wear this. We are going to wear this camping. And we're going to wear this with pride. So my craft fail, Robbie Hill, you brought tears to my eyes today. I'm going to share that too. My craft fail is not a craft fail. It was saved and I didn't want to give up on it and we almost did. So Dina, that is forever going to be a memory that I love and adore. I don't want to do this project next to an artist. Just so you all know, Dina's one of my besties. And now that I saw Robbie's name pop up, today I went to the post office and dropped off orders for journals. Thank you very much for your love and support. It was a happy accident. That's what Loretta Lynn, my favorite. I know. I also put a little vinegar in this, and I'm going to put it in the washer. I don't know how to set this, but I'm hoping if I wash it, it doesn't all go away, because this to me is a really good memory. All right, so I guess we got the craft fail out of the way. It was really funny, though. Happy to be here. Will this live become a video if I can't paint now? Yes, it will. I will send Alice. It only goes to video on my YouTube channel if it is somewhat successful. If it isn't, then we have a technological problem, and it never will go there. I'm kidding. I'm going to share one other story, two other stories. I do what I do because I love it. I love sharing it. Last week was a testament to, I don't know, my purpose, and seeing that my art or whatever makes an impact. Something that I'm doing makes an impact in people's lives. And I interviewed 8 people that I'm just like, now I'm just bonded to my tribe. And I don't need gifts. I don't need thank you gifts. I don't need anything. I'm good. I love my little life. Today I got a gift that brought me a bit to tears, and I want to thank Robbie for this. Okay. I'm going to need a glass of wine after this. First off, she sent, I love this, Life is Short, a little notebook. I went to my P.O. box, which I never check my P.O. box. And I absolutely love this. It's called Life is Short by the Boots and Other Wonderful Wacky Words of Wisdom. Robbie, you probably don't know my story in life. But when I got a divorce, I bought a pair of boots. And this little book means a lot to me. So I thank you for that. Also, I love this. It's Art Hearts. A curated collection of art-inspired hearts. How fitting. Is Robbie not the best gift giver in the world? Okay, now here's the thing that blows it all away. Here were the tears. Hold on. I'll do it without crying. I don't need gifts. Carol Ann just said, I went and got wine. I'm going to need it. I need to get a glass of wine. So Robbie went on my Facebook page. And Dina, look at that fella. So she went on Facebook, my Facebook page, and pulled photos that mean something, I think, to me. I don't know. I mean, seriously? But these photos are my kids, my friends, my loves, and thank you. I don't even know how to say thank you other than thank you. And this was actually like a collection of this year, and it has my kids, it has all my close friends, it has it has Dina's man on it, and every one of my kids. And this is Dina and Janet, and just so much from this year that has happened, and she captured it. I don't know how that is possible. Yeah, so I'm just going to say, I love that you captured my kids when I was a hot dog and my boys were mustard and ketchup. I could go through all of these pictures, and literally every one of them has a story, but I don't need gifts. My gift is what I do for a living, but every one of these photos that she put on there, Robbie Hill, I don't know what to say to you other than you nailed it, sister, and I was in the car crying like a baby. So there you go. I kind of needed that. Yeah. I don't know. I needed that. I needed that. Also today I had some technology problems at noon. I got a couple of messages saying that your bright and bubbly personality kept me viewing, and I was like, ugh, it was so. Today was a trying day. Also, I'm going through a lot with some decisions that are in life, and I almost keep saying that the decisions are not. The decisions are being made for me, and God is putting me in a place where I get to say yes. So, with that said, I'm going to tell you that one thing, yeah. Robbie Hill, you nailed it. Robbie, can you just say something like, I'm here? Because you just, yeah. Okay. Yeah. And you know what? Technology happened today. I was actually interviewing an artist on Jelly Arts, and she is so inspiring to me. And I was bummed because we had technology problems. And then here's me left. There she is. She is here. You made me cry, girlfriend. Thank you. I don't need gifts for what I do. My gift is doing what I do. Okay, I'm going to share something tonight too. I used to do a thing called Mixed Media Monday. I used to work and own a glue company. That started there. And then when I went out on my own, I did something called Mixed Media Monday. And every Monday, I would just get online and use products that I know, used, and loved. And I would just do a mixed media project. Life hit, divorce hit. I took a 2-year break. Chris Wood knows. There we go. And I didn't really come back to mixed media, maybe out of fear, maybe out of what if I fail? What if it's not good enough? Okay, so for all of you who know Mixed Media Monday, raise your hands. And I literally have to blow my nose, and I don't have anything to blow my nose other than a Grime Boss Heavy Duty Wipe. And I'm just going to do it off air. I'm sorry. I just I'm a little bit of a mess. Hold on. Okay. Ooh, yeah, my nose is sanitized. Okay. Ooh. Thank you. So I did that, which also landed me a lovely job with a paint company. And life took its toll, did whatever. I took a 2-year break. I am going to come. This is great. I cannot believe how many people remember this. I'm back. And I came back on my own, I'm going to do it my way kind of situation. And so now once a month, I thought, let's mix it up a little bit and throw mixed media in there. So for those of you who don't know mixed media, it's really just mixing up your mediums. For lack of a better term, it's just a lot of mixing up your mediums. And I personally love that. Cindy, and if anybody's new, every Wednesday is free. We do demos, and I'm going to do a demo. I'm going to we're going to talk about dry time. I also talked to DecoArt this week about product availability, because I don't want to share stuff that literally you can't get the products. So I'm melding in a lot of stuff into this, and I'm with you, and I'm just going to try it. So it's either going to work or I'll fail publicly, in which case it will never go to YouTube. I will delete it off my Facebook page. I'm kidding. But what I really want to do is I would like to just talk about different mediums. I want to just approach it from my space. I'm going to talk about prior projects I've done and maybe give new life to those, and maybe give new life to them in a way that I'm going to share this album this morning. the Amazon guy is here. The dog's going nuts. So this is one, I pulled a couple of albums out, but this is one, and we're going to build upon this. It's going to start slowly. I don't know where we're going to go with it, but if you guys agree to things, I think my heart is more in my art than it's ever been, and I'm just going to show that. I'm going to show that, and it's either going to work or it's not. I love that Holly King just said, I love free hump day. Karen said, I'm new to you. I wish I had gotten into journaling group before it closed. Yes, and listen, I'm still here, Karen. We're going to do this. Okay. And it's either going to work or it's not. Now, we're going to be limited by dry time. You know, by the way, I need to open my windows. I'm sweating. It's really hot in California. It's either going to work or it's not. And now, every bit of what I do has different elements to it. We'll talk about things as we go. Here's going to be the big thing. Resources, maybe you have them. I have a resource page. Like I said, Donna just said, get on the wait list. Thank you for that. I don't even know why I love this one so much. But, okay. Oh, this is not done. I don't know what happened that day. I decided I was not done. So I feel like some of this is still within me. One of the reasons I stepped 17 steps back, I didn't step back in my art. What I did was I took it from my art studio and I took it to my bedroom. I took it into a bag that I didn't have to be in my art studio because my art studio had memories that I wasn't ready to face. So if any of you have gone through tough times in life, you can always readjust your sails. Always readjust your sails and figure out where you're going. I've readjusted them so many times that right now I've probably gone through 17 sets of sails. My parents are saying, could you just reinforce them? I'm kidding. We'll talk about why they're so shiny. Yes, we're going to talk about all that. So okay, this was the snowstorm. No, I'm kidding. So this is an example of where I'm at. But for those of you who have taken classes from me before, maybe you saw, I'm recognizing names. Barbara Atwell, I've seen her in Colorado. If you know, you knew me from the mixed media world, I'm just going to come at it a little differently, and maybe it's just going to be more of a happy accident, and that's the way it's going to be. Is that, can we agree on this? Yeah, so Donna just said, I found you years ago during Mixed Media Monday, and I was going through the same stuff. You made me able to find myself again in a whole new way through art. Oh. Cindy just said, grieving right now, so I work in my bedroom sometimes too. So Cindy, just so you know, everything that I do pretty much, wait, hold on. I'm trying to find an angle. This bag right here, is what I worked from, and I don't know what to say other than if you've seen it before on Mixed Media Monday, you're going to be like, she's done that before. I have, but it's got a new, it has a new thought behind it. I'm just being open and telling you that. I don't know why, other than if it's a complete failure and you go, man, you were a lot better 10 years ago. So Chris just said, I've known you since ... Yes. So with that said, anybody who is going through anything, leave your art or leave your heart. Don't leave it. Carry it with you everywhere you go. But let's just do this together and give me grace when it utterly tanks. The other thing I know that we're working with, and I'm going to be honest about this, I will talk about Deco Art products because I worked for them. So I know a lot. I'm going to use their Americana paints. I had a conversation with them about availability. I didn't even pick the colors off the wall, which I will do. I haven't mixed those paints up. We're going to hope for the best. No. We're going to keep it simple. We're going to be conscious of dry time. And I will answer as many questions as possible. But know that somewhere down the road, I've already decided that May's art challenge is going to be mixed media. So I'll dig deeper. I will keep sharing and doing what I can to make this doable for all levels. And if you've been with me since Mixed Media Monday, Chris just said make it lumpy. I did that to my own body during COVID, so I'm sure that's going to be no problem. Oops, hold on. I got to change cameras. It's 8:45. Okay. You guys are already saying, sign me up. Okay. Give me a second. I need to think. This was more than I planned on sharing. I know that I overshare, but it's my channel. I get to I'm going to share if I want to. So that's the plan for tonight. I got a water. And I've never tried Mixed Media Monday, but I want to learn more now. Okay, well then we're in it together, kids. That's all I can say. That was a long way. Yeah, I can't wait until May. By the way, we're going to do Mixed Media May. Oh, MMM. God, isn't it funny how life goes through full circle? Hold on. My lighting is way off. And why do I feel like this? Okay. I'm going to go to this. I'm sorry. I didn't really plan accordingly. The lighting has changed since this afternoon. All right. If you're new to mixed media, the one thing, okay, good. I think we can see this. It is my party. I get to do what I want to. I keep forgetting that it's my way. Yes, my birthday is in May. So, you guys, I am legit. I am legit a little hands are shaking. I'm going to carry on the way I normally do. Normally, now I am still in my watercolor journal. Let's talk about paper, baby. Let's talk about paper, baby. Let's talk about Oh, you guys, I should have poured a glass of wine. Right now I'm feeling myself tense up. Okay. Yes. So I'm going to still take this off. It is a watercolor journal. It is going to work the same. You can use a mixed media journal. I'm just carrying on. I do have mixed media in this book, just so you know. So this is mixed media. Oh boy. You're just going to want to touch it. That is how, this is mixed media. You know what? When you do this and you just like, they're feel-worthy pages. Oh my God. Are all my Tauruses in the group standing up? This is mixed media. See, I've been practicing. I mean, legit, I still know it works. Okay. Well, no, everybody's like, go get the wine. No. All right. So I am going to cover this page in Gesso. Normally I'd be working in a mixed media book. Everybody's like, I'm willing to stand by. I am going to cover this. I'm going to prime my page. This is different than when I work with watercolors. I'm going to send, a lot of people love Crackle. We're not doing Crackle today. And the reason we're not is because there's dry time. We're going to talk about dry time. I'm going to talk about things you can speed up. For right now, I'm not going to be real specific on what I'm using as far as brands, but you can guess it rhymes with Echo Art or Echo Fart. Because that's, but by the way, Valerie Rose, your birthday is the same as my mom's. But I'm going to, in this watercolor book, I'm just going to treat this as any other book I would have. I will add, by the way, I am going to add to my book or to my resources, and I'm going to share my resource page because this is going to be the question that Where can I get it? And Donna P was said, did you initiate your Amazon affiliate? You all are part of my growing little budding business. I am a small business owner. Thank you for your love, support, and whatnot. I'm going to list this. Okay, that's my resources page, because then Anne's going to know when I start talking products. I'm going to build upon my resources page, and I'm going to add a mixed media section. Okay, I already have that in the works. It's just right now, I, like you, want to make sure availability-wise, I'm giving you what's true. I know that right now, a lot of the big box stores are being fulfilled first. Okay. Everybody take a deep breath. Let's hope for the best. I'm going to just take white gesso. White gesso. Oh, what day is my birthday? Here's a hint about when my birthday is. If you're a Star Wars fan, this day means something to you. How does that sound? And I am not a Star Wars fan. So if y'all want to send me a bunch of Yodas on that day, it's pretty customary. My next door neighbor from where I grew up has given me a Yoda birthday like since we were 10. And every year on Facebook, he says the same thing. Yes, I would love to have a mixed media birthday. There we go. May the 4th be with you. I am not per se a giant, I know I'm going to get yelled at. All right, so let's talk colors. This is gesso. I'm just taking a flat brush. This is one of my Faux Sable Dynasty brushes. May the 4th, see, look at this. The thing about texture is, oh, look at that giant clump of gesso. Let's just leave it, who cares? Every year, it's like my girlfriends now make it a thing. We should throw you a Star Wars birthday. And I did turn 50 during COVID. So I am going to turn 50 again. It's crazy. Do we gesso if you're using mixed media paper? Yep, I highly recommend it because my watercolor paper is thicker than your mixed media paper. And then we'll talk about different, yes, this is gesso. And you know when you buy a canvas and it's all white, that's been primed. So you don't necessarily have to do that, but I do it because I like texture. So I could actually build texture into this right now. Oh, Kathy, your mom is beautiful and she's got a loving spirit. Yes, clear gesso will work too. Can't find it anywhere, go for it. Yes, I have clear and black. Yeah, I can build texture into this right. How thick is it? It's not really, but let's, this is a stencil. And I could even right now, just because I'm going to go off of what you guys are saying, like this is, you know, oh God, I remember what, I'm using gesso because I know I'm going to be able to dry this. And basically right now under this light, I'm kind of so hot that it might dry. It legit might dry while I'm sitting here. I forgot. Normally I have like, okay. So, oops, sorry. I just hit this is just a stencil. Oh my God. Donna just said memories. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to throw this stencil in the trash and I'm going to throw it away. I'm having flashbacks right now. Oh my God. It means so much that you all are here. Hold on. I'm getting something to put this on. All right. I feel like I should be playing Memories in the background by Barbra Streisand. Okay, but I won't. All right. So I'm going to hold this up. I'm going to try and do the best I can. Yeah, it does look like crackled. Nothing's going to crack. I've been pretty thin with this. And yes, I'm going to use a heat gun. So when we do this, it might be a little harder. This is unplanned. So I'm just going to hold it up. All right. Oh my God. Anybody saying giant prayers for me right now? Because it's not going to crack. It's gesso. All right. But sorry, we're going to need a heat gun. And as always, oops, I want to, oh my God. Oh my goodness. Yes, my buddy. Is it dry yet? Is it dry yet? Is it dry yet? I don't know why that stencil was actually. I had this book out too. So if you've never read this, book, I have a funny story. I bought a bunch of books when Borders went out of business. I was going to add book text in there. This is called Broken Open, but look, it's literally broken open. When Borders went out of business, I went in there and bought I bought, oh God, $10 worth of books, because when I was teaching all over, I needed cheap books. And so I bought this book, but I also bought it to give out to women who were going through a hard time. And so I would give them the book. So, if you wonder when I pull stuff out, yes, I miss Borders tremendously. It's a big part of how I grew up. My parents used to go to Borders and make dates out of it, and then they would pull us out of school and take us. Ann Arbor, Michigan. Yeah, I'm not going to throw up a bunch of techniques. We're going to go easy. That stencil wasn't even planned, so let's just hope and pray that oops, let me make sure I'm in the camera here. I'm sorry, my camera moved because I got all excited. Oops, okay. Hello, can you stop moving the camera? Thank you. How else do you get texture? Take the heat gun and just blow the smoke out of this thing and it will, so I can't answer all questions tonight. We're going to start quick and easy. And also, you guys are a lot used to me working with the media line. I'm not going to work with the media line because of availability. So I am going to okay, hold on. I'm going to the great old wall of paint. Speak to me, great wall of paint. Okay. All right. Can't go wrong with that. Oh, is that the same? Oh, Wildberry. Okay. All right. We always need a yellow. I haven't looked about colors. Let's see if No, I haven't looked at colors to see what's available, but I will go through that list of things. Okay. I have to shake them all because I don't know what's going to work or not. Okay. Teal, something red, that would be Pyrrole red. Payne's gray and yellow. Okay. Oh, Jackie says she's feeling green. Okay, I will just tell you what I grabbed. I'm debating. Do we want our background? Okay, hold on. Let me look at something and be inspired for a minute. I just know what I'm feeling. All right. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Now, my paintbrush that I had in there. Sorry. You can see me. All right. So I am going to just start painting. And then I'm going to say a deep, dark prayer that it works. I'm going to use the same brush for right now. And I'm just going to leave whatever's on it because I don't feel like cleaning a lot of stuff off. So that's still got the residue of life. We're going to leave it. I'm not going to worry about the book text so much. I thought about it, but let's baby step this stuff. Magenta is my go-to. So just hang tight. Yes, magenta. All right. So let's just... Whoa. I'm happier when you guys can't see me because maybe I'm sitting there making faces. Okay, what color is that? You're going to ask me. That would be primary yellow. Yes, these are acrylic paints. They're your Americanas. This one is called yellow green. Okay, that needed to be shook a little bit more. See, it's mostly... Do you need the stencil? Is somebody asking me? I already have one. Thank you. I used it. All right. I am primary yellow. You know that in life, primary yellow is like the color. Okay. That I could have, this really needs like, I just need. All right. So I'm going to go, well, this is one of my favorites, but I pulled this one out too. Peacock teal. And I pulled out desert turquoise, which was always, but I'm feeling like maybe peacock teal is not going to lead me off the beaten path. Okay. Did you gesso the stencil? Yep. I just put it in there when I was gessoing. Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah. And I have not rinsed my brush. I'm just building from where I'm at. Okay. And these are just 3 of my favorite colors. They kind of don't fail me. And if they do, if they choose to fail me tonight, I'm going to be a little mad. You guys might be wondering why I haven't pulled a palette out. Because I haven't. I decided not to. I will. I am going to pull a palette out. Now remember, I'm demoing. This is called a demo. This isn't a workshop. It's just kind of a quickie. Okay. Whoops. Sorry for those of you. But I will dig deeper. I will always dig deeper and supply more information. Okay. Yeah. Oh my God. And did you watch Mixed Media Monday too? Oh, wow. All right. Oh my God, you missed Glue Dad Mom. Okay, so this is a really funny thing. I want to get them back. See, they're not on Facebook. All right. So I'm pretty happy with just kind of this. And I love this. It's actually like, oh, wow, it hasn't completely failed yet. So this is Prussian Blue. You all know I have. Oh, that is, wow, Anne, I didn't realize we went that far back. Wow. Okay, this is Prussian Blue. I have never switched. I'm using a flat brush. And I am just, oh, I love this. You are just bringing... You never know the impact or what you're doing or where it's going to take you. And that's why I always say, don't be rude to the person because they'll become your kid's soccer coach. So yes, I pulled out a palette so that I could just brush things off and do more of a... All right. And yeah, this is just a demo. This is just, let's just see if we still got it. Got it? I mean, it's a little rusty. Yeah, these colors are a no-fail system. I've got a few color combos that I just go, okay. All right. And see, I'm starting to brush things away and get to the gesso on the bottom, which I like as well. I don't mind that at all. I got to make sure okay, there we go. So I'm guessing that the mixed media idea is one that you guys are on board with because I feel like there's excitement in the air. Other than that, I just want to use every bit of paint that is on my, okay. All right, I'm going to leave this. All right, I'm going to leave that. Although there's just a hair more paint. And I'm going to take it one step further to where I should have said, I should have pulled it back. I know, Hitomi, I think you were there. Hitomi, you've taken classes from me. So, all right. So we started with this. I'm going to try and, I need this heat gun again. Ready? Oh, Karen wants to know what? Karen, I can answer this question. Karen, go to this page. I have them listed. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, not that page, Karen. Go to this page, Karen. Every time I say Karen, I'm sorry. It feels like I'm saying Karen. It is a painter's tape, and I buy them in 3 different, okay. I put it under my resources. By the way, on my Amazon affiliate account, it seems like the painter's tape is the most popular, so Amazon should be thanking me. It's making me laugh. Okay, is it dry yet? Oh my God. You guys, that's a running joke. So the one thing about, I'm gonna make some face, okay, I'm gonna make some face contact with this. Ooh, God, I have a scar in my head. I need Botox. I need a lot of things. When you're working with a craft paint, it tends to be very matte. If you're working with something like Golden makes a very fluid acrylic, Deco Art does too, but currently I know that's limited, a fluid acrylic, they tend to have a sheen to them. When you're working with the Americana paints, they have, they dry pretty matte. So we're going to talk about finishes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish it, but it's 6:06. I feel like we're okay on time. Oh, I have to draw something on this, don't I? Okay. Never let them see you sweat. All right. It's fairly dry. I need to say this too. There's a difference between dry time and curing. Okay, remember this. When you put on mediums that are thick and you use a heat gun, you're drying it from the outside in, meaning you could cause like some blisters those are called texture, but it's not cured. It's just dry to the touch. Okay, so that's why you see me doing this all the time. Okay, my arm has a mind of its own. I don't know what's going on there. So, Vicky just said I filled my wine glass again. Okay, I am having thoughts of Mixed Media Monday. So there is a difference between drying and curing. Always remember that. I'm painting wine glasses. They need 4 days to dry, and then you cure them. So there is a difference. So just remember that, like, even though I'm being rough on this and I am drying it with a heat gun and I'm going super intense, mixed media takes a little bit more love and attention. I just thought that's important. I love it that you guys are all. So oh my God. Everything about this just makes my heart sing. All right, well, as in life, you never know what's going to bring you. I'm going to do what I typically do, and that's I'm going to grab a brush like so. And I grabbed this. Oh, it's not even open. Look at this. It's a new color. Normally I grab magenta. I don't even know what I like about this, but let's see this is new. Called Wildberry. Okay. I'm going to grab that gesso again. Okay. I think we want one big flower. One big flower? Let's go one big flower. Let's go one big flower that is here, and it's just sailing away down here. Why am I asking you to agree with me? Yeah. No, I am not using a watercolor brush. I'm using a Dynasty, I'm using a Dynasty Black Silver. You guys, I really would like a glass of wine. Is it okay to text your kids who are 20 to say, can you bring me a glass of wine? That's okay. I'll wait until I'm done. And then, all right. So you're wondering, how am I going to draw? There's my gesso again. Here's the best. Oops, get off of there. See, my gesso is like, you let me. All right. So one big flower, we all agree. I love it when we see it my way. Okay. So how big is the center? So pretend that this gesso is a Sharpie pen. How about that? My commitment level is here. Okay. Now you're wondering, why is she just drawing like that? Yep. I kind of feel like, oh, she's right there. hold on. Timeout. Hi, listen to some music. I just need to send a, okay. I don't even know if there we go. Okay. Are we good? Yeah, I'm sorry. All right. Oh, I could have done a cone flower. Well, now I can't do a cone flower if I flip it over. Okay, well, that's okay. All right. It is what it is. It's, yikes. Oh my God, Chris just said she missed this so much. You guys, I'm feeling it. I'm sorry, my children are old enough to, you guys. Now, you might be wondering why I'm using the gesso. Yeah, could I grab a Sharpie and start drawing? I sure could. But gesso is a primer. Think about painting your red wall and you want it to be like a neutral something, white. So you need to prime that wall. I don't want the background to show through. I just want the authentic. I'm not going to count these petals. Who has counted the petals and discovered? Yeah. Okay. It's basically just my outline of things. Oh boy. Now, all of you, like if you're in your artful journey, think about all those flowers we have drawn and what we've practiced. Like you're just building upon things. Okay, that is exactly what we're doing. So I'm priming this. Now I could add texture to this. I could really get crazy with this, but we're thinking dry time. We're thinking, 9 petals. Okay, we're good to go. We can keep going. Okay. Thank you. All right. Wow, I almost want this to be red, but I'm not going to go red. Okay, good. Is everybody good? Now, do I have to dry this? Yeah, I could. Not me? Nah. Oh my God. I'm just putting it on thin enough. You guys, if you build it, they will come. Oh my God. Anybody feel like when I get done with this? Well, hopefully. And is it perfect? No. Oh. Okay. Thank you so much. Oh, yes, red. You know what? I can do red. Let's do red. Let's go red. Let's go red. All right. Chris just said, let's go red. I got to find the reddest of reds. Well, we probably should just go primary red, just for the sake of simplicity and making sure. How do you know if your brush is watercolor or acrylic? I would look at the manufacturer. We already had red. So I would look at your manufacturer, look it up, and then see, because normally they put it on the label. I do not use my watercolor. Oh, look at this. I need my shop towels now. Oh my God, we're so bad. Oh my God, I think red with bright bold. Oh, Marty just said, first time watching, I love your spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so Linda says she has primary red. We're going to carry through. A little nervous. My first mixed media page don't even ever throw anything away. Magenta is boss. Red is bosser. No, I'm kidding. I don't know that. I just said it. I'm just going to go because I feel like that red is going to pop. Thank you so much for being here, Marty. Trust me, I'm not always like this. Wait a minute. Yes, I am. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go back to that yellow we had, and we're just going to slather that on. Yes, and we're just gonna, yes. And no, I didn't dry it. I did not dry it. I haven't even taken a sip of the wine because now if it ain't broke, don't fix it. All right. Maybe it'll be my little cheers at the end. So this is primary red. Here's the thing. Remember this. When you have your primary colors, remember this. Primary yellow, primary red, your cyans. You have your entire color palette available to you. I don't want to convolute this anymore, but you don't need an entire wall full of paint. You should have it. And no, I'm not drawing that gesso. And if it bleeds, if it goes through, I'm okay with that. I'm just going to go and let this do its thing. Because I'm sick of pulling that dryer out. All right. And I will try to keep this under an hour. I will get to the point where I just rush through the last part of it. That's what I'll do. I know, but a wall of paint is so much better, and he who dies with the most art supplies wins. So don't even listen to what I'm saying. Get every color. I don't actually believe what I'm saying. I legit just am saying. So, and yeah, if that little gesso starts. So I'm just going to, this is the thing about acrylic paints, and I know so many amazing painters in life. I'm not one of them. I am just a free spirit who lets it all go. I know some amazing brush strokes. I think right now, if you're looking at me painting, you're just like, oh my God, is she for real? This is what serves my spirit. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I don't know what to say other than that. But all those watercolors, just remember, look at that. Just slather it on. And I'm loving the gesso popping through. And then I'm going to dry the middle of this. I'm going to go back over that because I'm just going to show you something. I was definitely born in the wrong time frame, but I don't think I was a hippie girl, but anything boho. All right. So just going to keep rinsing that off. Oh, I have more paint. I don't need to. I hate to waste paint. So let's just really, ooh, yeah, because I'm going to show you how to get, oh, we need green. Oh yeah, a little bit of red's coming in there. Go for it. Okay. So green, green. Oh, here's one of my favorites, Irish moss. Okay. Oh, I could have had two colors of green, but let's see what happens. That's Irish moss. I could have probably, but I put that on so thick, so let's just see what happens. Here's the thing about brush strokes. If you can learn them, learn them. Learn from your greats. I got a lot of decorative painters. They got their thing going on. I've seen some amazing brush strokes and floating and all that other good stuff. But I was a photographer one time, and I learned the recipe for the perfect picture, and it ruined me knowing that I took a imperfect picture every time. And I am at peace with not knowing. This is just some darker green in here. I'm just throwing that down. All right, and then I'm going to dry this because I need about, I don't know, 10 to 15. Oh, see, that needs to be shook up more. Okay. I'm just going to throw that down. All right, good. I'm happy. Oh, I'm not using my watercolor brushes. I have water lily brushes. These are meant for watercolors only. So I do not use those. They're a beautiful brush. But with my acrylics, I use all-purpose. I love the these are the Dynasty Silvers. I also love the Dynasty Faux Sable. But if you have a watercolor brush, I don't recommend Okay, I'm going to use my heat gun. I'm going to use my heat gun, and I'm going to use it in a detrimental way. The middle of my flower, I'm going to bubble the heck out of this thing. And when I say bubble it, I mean I'm going to cause the, I'm going to hold this up, and I'm going to hope that it blisters and go ahead. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, okay, okay, all right, all right. Yep, do you see that? Do you see that blistering that they don't recommend? Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did. Okay, and if I'm missing questions, yeah, my water lilies, I saved those for my watercolors. Yep, pop it, pop it. Who cares? But I use a lot of all-purpose. Let me show you. I love the faux sables. I love the black and gold. Yeah, you guys are appealing to my... Now, I could... Okay, I'm going to talk about outlining this. Yes, that's one thing I love about this. Look at that. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Now, is that recommended? Don't burn through your page. One time I was teaching a class live in front of, I think it was 50 to 75 people, and I threw the heat gun on it, and I legit burned the canvas. That has happened. But I am going to make sure this is somewhat dry. And then I'm going to talk about Sharpie, because you're all going to start yelling at me in some way, shape, or form. But remember, we're digging in this, we're digging into this slowly. Or we're just deep diving right now and you don't know what to do with yourselves. Okay. Touch it, touch it. Oh, wait, look. Not dry. All right. Okay. Here's the thing. When you heat something up, it doesn't cure. It just, I burned carpet with a heat gun years ago. Oh, look, you have no idea. I one time burned my bed. Okay, here's a legit story. I had a light bright, and my mom was a hair cutter, and she had really expensive hair cutting scissors. I don't know how expensive they were. But I was in bed and I was using my light bright and something wasn't bright enough, and I thought I could fix that. And so I fixed it with the hair cutting scissors, and it sparked, and it was in my bed under my sheets, and my parents came in, and I didn't want my mom to know I used her scissors. So I put the covers over it. My dad's like, "What are you doing? I smell smoke." "Oh, nothing." It was smoldering. It burned a hole right through my bed. My dad's like, "Are you sure it's nothing?" I'm like, "It's absolutely nothing." So I don't play anymore with, okay, I'm making sure that everything is somewhat dry. All right. Your Sharpie is not going to love these acrylics. They will work, but if it's a really rough texture and things are not dry, your Sharpie isn't going to get along, okay? I'm going to give you a recommendation that I've learned over time. I'm going to take a black paint. This happens to be a fluid acrylic. It's kind of something I can't live with. Well, I've lived with it so much that it's not even in the bottle. Hold on. Keep going. Keep going. But we're going to talk about that aquarellable. All right. I'm going to get a liner brush. When was the last time I did this? What's a liner brush? Super thin. Hardly anything to it. Here's a liner brush. That's even not linery enough for me. Hold on. I'm digging. Can't use that one. Oh my goodness, my liner brushes. My liner brushes are right now running for me saying, "You haven't used me." All right. All right. That is a black fluid acrylic. If you're using a normal craft paint, what you'll want to do is just add a little bit of water for just that fluid. I could have done that, but I just happen to have. All right. And yes, you could use a Sharpie, but before people start yelling at me, sometimes Sharpies don't get along with wet paint all the time. And so Don't get mad if you burn through a Sharpie because your paint is wet. They do not like wet acrylic paint. Oh my God. I'm loving that I'm watching people now post their fire stories because my dad was so funny because he let it go and then they discovered that I was literally burning a hole through my bed. I gotta love my dad. He let a lot of stuff happen and he let me lie through it until legit the house. So a liner brush. Oh, Donna just says, looks like you never stopped. I don't know. I think I changed as a person. So we're going to see how this changes. But, oh, don't go that way. Okay. Thank you for saying that, Donna. Sometimes it's like riding a bike. Oh my God, Chris just said you have no idea how much I'm enjoying this night. That's tears in my eyes. I'm going to get done with this and drink a glass of wine and just sit for a second. I've been nervous about this. By the way, this was Donna's idea, and I was not on board. I was not on board. I thought if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But all right, you win, Donna. This time. Okay. Now, let's just keep it relaxed. Let's just keep it. What time is it? Oh, okay, 6:26. I have 4 minutes to finish. Does anybody mind if we go over a little bit? It's just I had to put the wheels back on the bicycle and see if it still worked. I need a couple of minutes, and I'm gonna stay here. Oh, it was the other Donna. But thank you, Donna. You have been there, so any Donna who has been there. Okay. So let's see if we can just. Still haven't had a sip of that wine yet, but we'll talk about the liner brush. We'll dig. We'll dig. We'll dig, okay? I promise you will get more than you wanted with this girl. Thank heavens I went to the post office today. That was just amazing. What size is this liner brush? I cannot read it. I'm sorry. It's literally, I'll find the size. If you drop me an email, there's paint all over it. It's just kind of one of those old ones I had. A liner brush, take care of it. Always, never, like right now I have paintbrushes that are in the water. Take care of them. They don't like to sit in water. Oh, Pam just said she loves this demo. Really? Okay. Well, you asked for it. I wasn't on board. I'm jumping. I'm jumping. Whoops. Sorry, we're going over, but I just need the time. And I'm taking it. Itty bitty brush. Itty bitty brush. We'll talk about why I did that texture in the middle in a minute. We will. And then you all want to know, how do I make it shiny? Well, I'm going to tell you. I am on board. I'm getting there. I am getting there. I'm happy. I am definitely, that is making me, okay, I want to dry this. Yeah, I could do it with a Sharpie. I'm going to see this to the bitter end. I am going to. Okay, you're giving me an extra few minutes. Okay, if everybody drops off and they go, well, this demo was way too long. Oh, nope, it's just going up. Oh, Kelly says her wine there's a little bit left. By the way, if you joined your artful journey, wait.
Costco. I'm going into town in Costco to pick up stuff.
You have a Costco membership?
Isaiah does. I'm going with Isaiah, Keely, and Emily.
Do you want to say hi real quick? Hold on. Talking about memories.
Hi, guys.
Oh, Isaiah has a membership? Okay.
I think so. I don't know.
Okay.
He says he does.
Do you need money?
No, actually, bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. I love you.
Love you.
Okay. Be careful. Okay. Now we've officially hit Memoryville. Only how old were they? Okay. I don't want to rush, but I do want to take it to the varnish so I can just talk about it a little bit. Oh, that was my daughter. Just so you know, they have been so part of this that I think they legit just go, oh, okay. Hi. All right. So remember that Prussian blue that I had in there? I'm going to bring that back a little bit. I'm going to get a stencil brush. I'm going to get a big, fat, thick one. Oh, God, this is so stiff that it's not going to move. Okay. So I'm just going to take that stencil brush. Thank you for my, that is my only girl right there. I got, oh, look at that. I had gesso on my hand. That's okay. There's no mistakes here. I had gesso. Can you bring me some wine? You guys, when I was doing this, it was, they were, oh, whoops, too thick. Sorry. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. They were, God, it was, 10, 15, now it's, they're in college. That one's going to Big Bear snow skiing. What do you call that? Snowboarding. Snow skiing. Okay, this is just that Prussian blue. I'm just going to circle this around. I hope everything is dry. I'm going to add a varnish to this. And by the way, if you ever get to, I got a little knee deep down in this corner, you can take, while it's a little wet, just kind of pull it back a little bit. Don't worry, take a baby wipe to it. But I got gesso over here in this corner because I wasn't paying attention and I was talking to her. So don't worry. Okay. We're not really worried, are we? I don't know, but I'm breathing a little deeper than I was about half an hour ago. Okay. Anybody feeling glossy, matte? I'm just going to take a varnish to this. I'm going to use a Deco Art varnish. I'm going to dig deeper into their varnishes. They have spray varnishes. Yeah, this is Prussian Blue that I'm just going to dig around a little bit. I mean, I went a little thick, but I don't care. I am going to, whoops, here's another thing. And I'm going to talk about this real quick. And I know I'm going to get yelled at some point. And you might see this brush off, but I'm willing to take a chance with you all. Actually, I might be able to do it with this black paint. Hold on, I'll try it with this black paint. Okay, so this is my finger. I took the black paint. Okay, that's what I wanted. Yeah, that is what I wanted. I was going to take something else, but it would have walked. Yeah, okay. So I wanted to emphasize the, all that texture I got in the middle. There is nothing wrong with taking your phalange and utilizing that to bring depth and texture to the middle. There is nothing wrong with that. Your phalanges are free. They will wash off. Now, if you don't like that, you could take like a makeup pad or a stencil brush and just dry brush it on there. But I'll hold that up so you can see it. Now, I do want to make sure this is dry. And I'm just building depth, okay? That's all I'm doing. Using that same black paint, and I'm scribbling as if this were a Sharpie. Yes, I am scribbling. I just want to build out. And then just keep, because that middle of that flower is just happy as heck. Right? Do I still have, oh, if I still have gesso. Okay. But I'm going to hold this up so you could see that I wasn't just doing that for nothing. I wanted something that was just going to, okay. Okay, let me hold that up. Do you see that? Do you see, oh, wait. Really bad. Okay, there we go. Do you see that? I just was going over the top of that. All right. Now for, I'm going to dry this real quick. I'm going to, while we're talking, I am going to use a brush on varnish. Deco Art makes, spray varnishes, matte and gloss. I'm not going to use a spray varnish because I am literally sitting in my studio, and you should use it in a well-ventilated area. But how many times have you guys seen me not do that? So I'm not, yeah, the finger tool, actually, you have many different size tools with your fingers. Now, that's not for everybody. That is literally not for everybody. I will get into varnishes. I'm going to go with a satin. Because it's kind of in between. And I didn't really realistically hear what everybody was saying. So I'm going to go with a satin. I'm going to, oh, look at how stiff. This brush has not been used in forever. Hello, can you just, all right. Do you like that? We could have done more with the leaf. We could have done a lot more, but I'm not going to fret. Okay, I'm going to try and stay on the page because I do want to pull the tape off, and I want to have the same ooh and on effect that we always have. Now, here's the thing about varnish. Varnish protects and seals your work, and it brings, oh God, I put too much on. That's okay. That's okay. That is okay. Here we go. I could have brushed it. Hold on. I could have sprayed it, but when it gets to be summer and I have this well ventilated, I'm in a closed room. I just want to be able to take this off. And I love the effect. I'm just brushing. I just splattered it on. All right. Okay. Oops, don't go anywhere. You weren't quite dry. I get it. You're getting mad at me, but that's okay. I'm using the same brush I use for my paints. I will go wash all my brushes off. They're just sitting here. I gotta go brush everything off. All right. Do we still have anybody here? I know, it's 6:37. All right. So, I can show you the varnish container I'm using from the media line. I will. Don't worry. Okay, I'm done. Now, who was the person who went outside the tape right here? But I want to make sure that this varnish is available. This is the satin varnish from the media line. I don't know exactly. I'm just going to do a little to the touch. Hold on. I'm not going to, you don't want to bubble your varnish. I don't really recommend. I'm just going to, just going to do this, okay? Because I want to remove the tape. I don't know who the person was who did all this over here, but I want to meet her, and I'm going to yell at her and say, could you have possibly just stayed in the lines a little bit? And then I'm going to cheat, and I'm going to throw a little gesso over here. See, do you see that? Cheater, pumpkin eater? Yep, that's what I'm doing. Okay, so we're going to pretend like I didn't go out there. All right, so I don't use a special brush for varnish. I never have. Just go wash your brushes. All of what I used was, anybody? I think the removal of the tape is even better. If somebody wouldn't have gone outside okay. Hold on. Cannot wait to share this tomorrow. Hold on. DONE. Okay. Well, we made it. We did it. I'm alive still. I didn't spontaneously combust. And I know the lighting is a little bit off because it got darker and life is what it is. Am I still here? Oh, okay. Oh. And it's not dry. It's not, it's, okay. Now, what you don't want to do is to close the book. Unlike what we've done in the past, I close the book, we call it a day, we're out of here. It's done. And it's, you know, these are touchy-feely art. We can take this to canvas. We can take this to wine barrels. We can take this to tennis shoes. Whoops, hold on. Whoops, right there. Tennis shoes, those are mixed media. Oh my God, I've been worried all day. By the way, my daughter is a generous pour. I would like to thank her. Okay, I will go and get some resources listed under mixed media because I feel like every month we might be digging a little deeper. I will start taking requests. If you've seen it, love it, want to do it. Okay, what was your response is what I would like to know. Is this something you want to see more of? Thank you. Thank you. Love it, Tracy. You're the best at what you do. Thank you, Chris. When you look in my eyes, you'll know it. Yeah, it's like riding a bike. But the other thing is when you're inspired, you can take your art through many genres. Don't even think for a second, I'm going to try oils. We're not going there right away. Let's just take mixed media and bite-sized pieces and see what happens. And if it's something you guys want to see more of, we'll do it. If it's something that doesn't appeal to you, you'll want to skip the third Wednesday of the month. All right? Or if you guys start demanding more of it, then I'll have to see what happens. If you want more, I'll figure it out. Yeah. The great news is also I'm working with availability, and I do have a bit of knowledge to pull from this, and so I'm happy to share that. It's just something I love so much. All right, it's 6:42. On to your regularly scheduled program. I have to watch This Is Us. Thank you. Love to hear your feedback. Anything that you've seen me do in this art journal, I do love to hear the feedback. You can always send that email to support@yourartfuljourney.com, and we'll filter those. If they're good, she'll send them on. If they're not good, she'll just send them to Donna. Donna P. said, we can journey together. Thank you. Just remember when you have your supplies to start pulling them out. And even though you see me using a particular brand name, it doesn't mean you have to use the same exact item. Gesso is available at Michael's. Yes, there will be different levels of things, I will say, along the way. But I just want you to know that it's what you make of it. That is exactly it. Kate says at the beginning, how did you get the bumps? I used a stencil. Kate, you can watch this video. It's going to my YouTube channel, and you can watch that at the beginning. So yeah, you can really see the stencil that came through. I have a lot of stencils to use. The good news is DecoArt has supplied me with not DecoArt, but also Jelly Arts has supplied me. We can dig into backgrounds using Jelly Art backgrounds and just building from there. So thank you for today. Thank you for welcoming me back into the mixed media world. And I appreciate this. Yeah, we just used Gesso. Don't forget Gesso Connect. We can talk about crackles. We can talk about everything. We might be limited to dry times, but that might be a situation too where we. Why is my daughter back? Okay. The mixed media, we're going to do a challenge in May being mixed media, and one of them will be the dry time. So that's going to be something that will work out well because we do that over 5 days. It's just, you have to be patient and remember we have dry time. When you use watercolors, that dry time is cut in half. I used primary red deco art. That was the color I used. Somebody asked. Good. Be inspired to paint on your own. That's the whole purpose of what I'm doing. Thank you. Great demo. The third Wednesday of the month, we'll kind of stick to, what color was the darker green? In the leaves, I used leaf green. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Leaf green. Yeah, that's what I used in it. But there wasn't, yeah. What if we prep with gesso beforehand? Then I'll change it up and do something completely different. No, I'm not. I will not do that. I will not always start the same thing the same way. You could all be mad at me. All right. Thank you so much for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. I'd love to get your feedback. Can you use acrylic white paint if you have no gesso? I say yes. By the way, nothing's going to spontaneously combust. You'll just have to go a little thicker. Gesso has a primer based in it. There's nothing like it. I love it so much. It's something that I recommend in your arsenal of tools. Okay. Is your glasses, wait a minute, I cannot see that. Oh, no, I use a glass paint for my glasses. Okay. Thank you for the feedback. I'd love to hear from you if you want to get more from me. We will be back next Wednesday. Have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you all soon. Oh, this will go to my YouTube channel, and you can watch it from beginning to end, and I hope it inspires you to do something that you share your art with me. I leave my art. I'll put it on my page tomorrow morning. Please share what you create. That's what I want to see. The whole purpose is to inspire you to create. Have a great night. Find the finish button.